Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are for module number 8, How Time Flies. Compensation. This is the biggest one of all. People will tell you that you work for government, you don't deserve this, you don't need that, you already get enough of this and enough of that. Reality of it is, compensation is very big, and it's the difference between people staying in a place or preparing to go somewhere else, and it happens in all fields. With that being said, most agencies, or in my line of work, which is law enforcement, public agencies and law enforcement is trying to go into they're going to keep the fixed pay rate. That's not going to go anywhere anytime soon, but they're trying to include more of a hybrid variable system, and where they start adding recognition for achievement, for certification training. For example, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement recognizes if you complete 480 hours of training, along with a 2-year degree, you get an extra $1,510 a year on top of your salary. The PBA and some of the other organizations are trying to get that doubled and increased. It amounts to about $130 extra a month. It's not much, but it's a little something. Other organizations like the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, when you obtain certain trainings, you start getting career deputy career steps. Your salary increases, so you'll get your yearly raise, you'll get your cost of living, but then once you obtain certain certifications, you also get that. Back in 1990, Gerwitz and Malkovich did a minor study. It wasn't big, and where it showed that this was a direction that they're trying to go. Most government, county governments, state governments are trying to go. Have all of them gone there? Absolutely not. When we talk about an incident or an experience that I've had with compensation, I can talk about me. Last year, I was made. At the time, I didn't have rank, but I was made an acting sergeant. And according to policy, after 7 days of being an acting sergeant, of doing the job, I'm supposed to get paid at the rate of a regular sergeant. I did that for 7.5 months. I didn't get paid that amount of money, what I was entitled to. I became a little jaded. I became very acid. So when I finally became an actual sergeant, I had to do a probationary period, and it coincided with close to the fiscal year, which is this October. So it was going to come in real close. If I pass probation, I get a certain amount of money, and then plus whatever the sheriff gives. So I was paranoid. And since I had gone through that experience and I was not happy about it, I wanted to make sure that this time they were going to pay me. Not only for the 3% that I was supposed to get from the sheriff, but passing the probation. And let me tell you, I drove them guys nuts. I finally got it, but a lot of sleepless nights I went through. So not all organizations are like that, but some of them are, and I happen to work with one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this presentation, and I'll see you in the next module.